I've just had my Ford Mustang come off a rental where I'm renting this car on the Turo platform for $220 per day. So I thought I'd break down the numbers and see exactly how much this car has made me this year. So if you don't know, Turo is a car sharing platform where you can list your car for hire. And this Mustang is one of 21 cars that I have in my fleet. And I've built it up over the last 3 years. And to the point now where this is my own warehouse, I have employees, we do car detailing, and we have a fully functioning business. And I have a range of cars, from this Hyundai Accent to this 8-seater Kia Carnival to this 7-seater Nissan Patrol. And my utilization is about 72% the whole year round. I don't really have any fluctuations, my pricing is competitive, and I've managed to build a nice, profitable fleet. Now, a gap that I did have in my fleet was a convertible V8. And I went with a white Mustang because you get the V8 experience, you have the convertible to be used for weddings, birthdays, stuff like that. And I wanted to fill that gap and see if it works. So today we're going to go through and have a look and actually see the numbers on the Ford Mustang. Now I'm just going to go into the listing on the app here. You'll see Ford Mustang 2017 V8. Click on this one here. So 14 trips, all 5 stars. So we just look at the business side. You'll see so far this year across my fleet, 199,897. So we look at the Ford Mustang. So far this year, it has earned $10,791. So I picked this car up in March, was the first month I bought it. So March 1,115, April 1,615, May 1881, June 2K, 1913 for July. August tapered off slightly. I think it was one booking short, it's one cancelled. And then September, I used the car a little bit myself. So it's 1145, and then October will start to pick up this month. So there you go. So that's the full performance of the Ford Mustang. Now, in comparison, so I paid $40,000 for that car. Now, around the same time, I bought a Nissan Pulsar. Might have been after. Oh no, it's about the same month. So the Nissan Pulsar, for comparison, I paid $8,000 for. So $8,000, and it has made 7,617, 690, 744, 1307, 1,000, 1,000, 1,400. So you're looking across 7 months, 7.6, so it's about 1,000, just over 1,000 a month. And that's been pretty consistent. 1,495 for September was pretty high. But that car, I paid $8,000 for it. It's got almost 200,000 Ks on the clock. And it's comparable earnings to a Ford Mustang, which I got a loan for. So from a financial point of view, the Nissan Pulsar, the depreciation has already been baked into it. I bought it for 8, I'll probably sell it for 7 or 8. The Mustang, I paid 40, I'll probably sell it for 30, 35 at some stage. So I'm going to lose money there. The reg-owned insurance is cheaper on the Pulsar, being a 4-cylinder compared to a V8. So should you buy a Ford Mustang for your Turo fleet to rent out? Look, I think if you're growing a Turo fleet, the best strategy to have is to have a bunch of everything. Have some cheap cars, some expensive cars, some exotic cars, some V8s, some 4-cylinders, some cheap ones you own outright, some ones that you find. Try everything. Try absolutely everything. Because every single market is going to be different. Your customer base will be different. Everything for everyone is going to be different. So just try and find out what's going to work in your area. For me, the Mustang's not my dream car. So would I buy another one? Probably not. If I was going to do something like that again, I'd probably do something that I want to keep and use Turo as a way to offset the cost of having that car and let Turo pay it down. But essentially, at just over almost $11,000 across 7 months. So you're probably looking at a just over 2-year payback on that Mustang if I use all those funds to pay the loan back, which you should, because you want to get rid of those loans as quick as you can and use those funds from your business to crush those loans. Even though the interest is deductible, you want to get rid of those loans, then you can become free cash flow and cash flow positive. But there you go, that's my take on the Ford Mustang. If you want me to dive into a bit further onto other cars, just let me know in the comments.